For the update. Meanwhile, this morning, missiles are flying across the Middle East. Israel and Iran, they continue their attacks on each other after the U.S. struck Iran's nuclear facilities. Now the State Department is warning Americans overseas to exercise increased caution. Well, the American B-2 bombers used in Operation Midnight Hammer, they have arrived safely back in Missouri after a long flight. Officials working to assess how much damage the strikes caused. Iran is now promising to respond, but it's unclear exactly when or how that will be. The Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth warning the country about any possible retaliation. And joining us this morning to go deeper into what is next is Congressman Mike Haridopolos. Congressman, always good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning, Ryan. Nice to see you as well.
So we'll get into the reaction from lawmakers. First, though, military actions, you know, it's never easy. It always carries some big risk as well. Your reaction to what was a powerful U.S. strike this weekend on Iran's nuclear facilities?
Well, first and foremost, we're so grateful for the amazing men and women in uniform. They put their lives on the line every single day for our country, and they carried out a flawless mission. It's a real testament to their training and the work of the American public. I really want to applaud also the president. Since 1979, we've been threatened by Iran, and the reality is that their check finally became due. They've been trying to, of course, accumulate a nuclear weapon, and they've been trying to do so for only bad reasons. If this was for nuclear power, they could have easily done this. Instead, they have put this underground bunker in place, and President Trump finally said enough is enough. We're not going to allow them to play games anymore and threaten their neighbors, let alone their own countrymen in the country of Iran.
The reaction to this has been interesting to watch. Some of the president's biggest critics, they have praised his decision, while some of his own party, as you know, have criticized it. What should we watch for from Congress moving forward?
Well, I think the party is very unified. The only person really speaking out against the president's action is really a non-factor in the Congress, in my opinion. No one really listens to him. That said, I think what the president has done is he said, for too long we've been involved in the Middle East, and it's because of one reason: Iran's support and proxy battles for terrorists who are undercutting that region. He has said that we're going to stand by our ally Israel and also those other nations who are looking for peace. It's clear today that the president's mission to the Middle East just about a month ago has really paid dividends. The fact that we recognize that peace in the Middle East is in our best interest, and our true adversary at this point is China. And so we want to make sure that if the Middle East is settled, which I think it will be now because Iran has really been taken out of the picture, we can focus our attention on China and make sure their ambitions do not become a hot war in any way possible.
And of course, now we focus on what's next. Everyone wants to avoid an extended war, no matter how you feel about this. And the question is, how will Iran respond? U.S. bases overseas, they've been on high alert. There's a possibility of cells here in the country. What do we watch for, and how long might this last?
Well, this is a real concern. As you know, in the last 4 years before President Trump came back into office, 10 million people came into this country illegally. Many hundreds of them were actually from Iran. So there's a real threat there, and this is why everyone needs to be very vigilant. Keep your eyes open, especially in large public venues, because a lot of people came over who we don't even know are here. And this is a concern, and it's a real reality we need to face up to. But in general, it's a positive move. Let's hope that the Iranians don't make a further mistake and go into the Strait of Hormuz and try to disrupt where 20% of the oil comes from around the world. That said, the good news for Americans on the economic front is that we are more energy independent today than we were just a little while ago. The shale revolution has really helped us. We don't buy as much oil from the Middle East. And so by really taking care of this threat, this nuclear potential threat, I think it really stabilizes the region. It makes our friend Israel the superpower in that region, and we can focus our attention here at home where the problems are vast and we need to really account for as we move forward.
Got to leave it there. So many things to watch, and we'll continue to bring you back on for that reaction as well. But Congressman, always appreciate your time. Thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for